Hi, Aquarius. Good morning. It is a beautiful Tuesday morning here in Arkansas. So let's look at your monthly reading. As you can see, I've already got everything laid out. For some people, they prefer it like this. Other people prefer you to shuffle on camera. You can leave your preference if you want to. Now, this is for Aquarius sun, moon, or rising. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for clicking on the video. Welcome. My name is Billy Joe. So, let's go ahead and get started. For your overall energy, we have the Lover's card, the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Magician. For your soul growth, we have Unbound, Queen of Water, the Maiden, and the Hero, which is the 12 of Fire. For your career, we have the Ace of Cups with the Knight of Earth, the Devil clarified by the Knight of Air, the Two of Cups clarified by the Ten of Earth. And for your romance department, since you can't see it, King of Shells clarified by the King of Coins, Nine of Wings clarified by the Strength, and Star clarified by the Six of Swords. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started with your overall energy here. So the Lover's card. That's interesting that it comes up for your overall energy, Aquarius. The Lover's card has to do with, now if it's in a love reading, of course everyone wants that in a love reading. Has to do with coming into union, the masculine and the feminine, balancing out, and coming together into fruition, right? But this is for your overall energy. So for your overall energy, I'm just sensing that your masculine energy and your feminine energy is merging together and coming into balance beautifully. Okay. We have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles has to do with success. And it's success that, to me, it says that you did it all on your own. You don't rely on other people. You have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords talks about self-destruction, self-destructive behavior patterns, maybe being stuck in old patterns of behavior or stuck in maybe some social programming. We have the Magician, which has to do with, the Magician is a very active card. And it talks about manifesting things that you desire in this 3D world by using all the tools at your disposal to manipulate the energy around you. So the overall energy that I'm picking up for you, Aquarius, so it's like he's saying your desires are manifesting in abundance, bringing you joy and stability. It's talking about enjoying the fruits of your labor, your loyalty, and your hard work by embracing it fully. It's important to prohibit yourself from any self-destructive patterns by actively being aware. This will empower you to continue manifesting your happiness, okay? So, with your soul growth, we have Unbound. It says releasing soul patterns, contracts in past lives. There we go again with what I was talking about with the Five of Swords. That can be programming such as peer programming, soul programming. From the time that we're born, we're given a name, a number. We're told what religion we are. We're told about our traditions. And we follow the same patterns that our ancestors, our parents, and our grandparents did before us. That is considered programming. You also have habitual programming. Like if you make it a habit when you come home from work at the end of the day and you sit on the couch watching TV, that is not only habitual programming because you made a habit of doing that, but it's also social programming because you're being influenced by what you're watching on television. You have the Queen of Water. The Queen of Water is someone who's very compassionate, very loving, very loyal. She kind of goes with the flow, and she recognizes her emotions and what triggers her emotions and where her emotions come from. She's also considered someone who's very intuitive, empathic, and psychic. We have the Maiden. The Maiden has to do with innocence, purity, following your own path, having self-empowerment, you know, having self-discovery and learning what your personal likes and dislikes are. It does sometimes also represent fertility of creation. We have the hero. Now, of course, everyone knows what a hero is. A hero is someone who um, does things for other people. Maybe they go out of their way for other people. Um, they're just very courageous, and really, that's a very strong fire card. So for your overall energy for your soul growth, what I'm sensing is, it's time to release those old patterns of behavior, old thoughts and beliefs that no longer serve you. And habitual programming. You can do this by following the path of self-love. Learn to recognize and embrace your emotions through self-discovery. Address self-imposed limitations and restrictions by becoming your own hero with courage. Okay? Rescue yourself. You may be someone who likes to, help other people, but right now it's time to rescue yourself. So, Aquarius, let's look at your career now. So we have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups has to do with new beginnings, and Cups has to do with emotions, loves. This is something you love. It's overflowing. Is this new beginning, and this is supposed to be with your career. So, you may be getting to a point where you absolutely love what you're doing, or you're fixing to start doing something you absolutely love. It's clarified by the Knight of Earth. So that tells me that whatever it is, you've been loyal to it, you're dedicated. You do tend to get buckled down and make sure you get things done, and you honor those commitments that you have to your career. Then you have the Devil card. So what the Devil card tells me is you may be one of these people that is like extremely focused with your job. Like maybe you are obsessed with making sure everything is perfect, everything's done right. It's clarified by the Knight of Air. And this just tells me you're very decisive. Again, it clarifies how you take the time to make sure everything is done properly. You're very creative when it comes to solutions. And then you have the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups to me, usually in most reasons, I consider that like a soulmate card, but this is for your career. So for your career, it's just like, again, because you got the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups. So you're about to embark. You're really going to put your effort into this job. You're really into making sure everything's done right. For some of you, you may, for some reason I'm hearing that for some of you, you may, you don't like to miss work. You don't like to miss work. There may be days that you get up and you're like, oh, I don't want to go today. But then you go because you're like, this is like extremely dedicated. You are extremely dedicated to your job. The Two of Cups clarified by the Ten of Earth. The Ten of Earth is like the Ten of Pentacles. So very, very secure, financially secure. This job makes you financially secure, not just for you, but for your family and your loved ones. Now, let's move on to your romantic, the love part of this reading. You have the King of Shells clarified by the King of Coins. That's like the King of Water clarified by the King of Pentacles, right? So the King of Shells is someone who is in control of their emotions. He doesn't allow emotions to rule him. He rules them. And he doesn't tend to act out of his emotions. And it's clarified by the King of Coins. Someone who's slow and steady. Someone who, you progress the relationship. Both the King of Shells and the King of Coins are excellent father figures. So, you may be with somebody in a relationship with somebody that you have children with, or you plan to. We have the Nine of Wings, which is like the Nine of Swords. So that's like losing sleep over anxiety. It says obsession. Maybe you and your counterpart tend to get a little obsessed with each other. Maybe y'all have jealousy issues. Um, when one or the other talks to some other person, but it's clarified by the Strength card. So it's saying don't give up. It's okay. You don't have to lose sleep. You have a good thing here. So stop stressing, stop getting jealous. You have the Star card, which Aquarius, this is your card. The star stands for Aquarius, and it has to do with hope. The Star card to me is like when you wish upon a star and you want your dreams to come true. And it's clarified by the Six of Swords, which has to do with coming out of this dark cave, into the light, and coming into, better situations. So your desires and your hopes for the improvement in this relationship is happening. And so just hold on, have strong faith. For your overall energy, Aquarius, what I'm getting is that you need to just have the courage to become your own hero. That, stick with it, do the best you can, because that's for your career, your love life, and your overall energy. Be your own hero, okay? Step out of programming. You don't have to, like, for example, when it comes to your relationships, you don't have to, I know lots of times we get stuck in what a relationship should look like, and you're like, oh, other people's going to think this or say this. Stop worrying about that. Your relationship is your relationship. Your career is your career. Nothing has to look like what society says it has to look like. So step away from all that programming, okay? And enjoy your life. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.